Hello and welcome back to Global 2. This is Mr. Kirkhausen. I'm going to be doing the video today for my class and Miss Choi's class. We are going to stick to the topic of decolonization. You guys have been working with the situation in Africa, decolonization there, with Kenya, with Ghana, with South Africa on Thursday. And today we're actually going to move over to Asia and we're going to be talking about China. So a lot of what went on in China, we actually learned about earlier this year in November and December. China obviously is a very big country, as you guys know. It was it's a place with a lot of natural resources, and as the world globalized more and trade became more important in the world, China was visited by a number of different countries, starting with the Portuguese, other European countries. Japan was in there. And as you guys know, Great Britain was there. As trade went back and forth between China and Europe, the British people got a very big thirst for tea, so the British wanted to get as much tea as possible from China. Another thing the British were bringing in was opium, and that led to a big conflict between the British and the Chinese kingdom. Britain wanted to flood the country with opium in order to help themselves get more tea. So that actually led to the Opium Wars, which you guys all know. Great Britain won, and because of their victory, Great Britain basically opened up the entire country to trade. Even the United States, along with a lot of European countries, were able to basically do whatever they wanted in China. And guys, this went on for like almost 100 years, until some events happened in the early 1900s, and that's what we're going to be getting into today. Now, the first thing you guys need to know is this definition about the Great Leap Forward. We're going to actually come back to this in a few minutes. You're going to be reading about it, but the Great Leap Forward was an economic and social campaign led by the Communist Party of China from 1958 to 1962. They basically wanted to change from a total farming society into a modern industrial society, much like what happened in uh, the so the Soviet Union when it became the Soviet Union. After the switch over from Russia when they became communists, the same thing happened in China, but we're going to come back to this. As you guys know, China is located in Asia. It's a gigantic country. Everybody knows this country. A lot of connections between China and almost every country in the world. Okay, here's just some facts. You guys can read this on your own. Um, China's 1.3 billion people. It's about 1/6 of the entire world population, but you could look at that on your own. So what you're going to do first is you're going to look at two documents. These documents are right here. There was actually a civil war in China. Once the foreigners were kind of ousted a little bit, there was a fight for control between the Nationalist Party and the leader Chiang Kai-shek. The picture's not working right now. And the Chinese Communist Party, Mao Zedong. So basically, the reason for this civil war is that there are a lot of kind of rich landlords taking advantage of a lot of the poorer people. So a lot of people were angry. So this guy Mao kind of walked around the country gaining support. And basically, there was a civil war between the Chinese Communist Party and the Nationalist Party led by this guy, Chiang Kai-shek. So you're going to fill out this quick little document. Okay, as you're going to see, the Communist Party was victorious. Uh, this guy Mao Zedong, who you definitely are going to need to know, um, basically walked around the entire country recruiting people, getting peasants to overthrow their landlords, and it was kind of a workers' revolution, just like Karl Marx talked about when he kind of wrote about communism. This is Mao Zedong. So if you go back up here, the communists do win this situation. So you're going to take a look at that information. You're going to answer the questions. You're also going to watch this video. So after the communists won, you're going to see that Mao kind of tried to change the country. And there were some very, very, very interesting results. lot of crazy, wild stuff going on. So that's what you would be doing. You're going to look at the documents and kind of answer the questions. You're going to learn about, you're going to watch another video about the Great Leap Forward. You're going to look at some statistics about some of the results of the Great Leap Forward. I don't really want to spoil it for you. I'm going to let you look at that on your own. But you're going to look through these documents. You're going to watch the videos. The big things you need to know, the Great Leap Forward, and Mao Zedong. So that's what you're going to be doing for Friday. All right, guys, thank you. As always, you can reach out to myself or Miss Choi if you guys have any questions. And hope to hear from you. All right, bye.